A source
Yeah.
tells ET that Scott Disick would be splitting his time between Miami and Los Angeles, where ex Courtney and their three children live. The source continued saying Scott's planning to move to Miami temporarily for a change of scenery and pace, and he will split his time between there and LA so he can, of course, see his kids and the rest of the family.
Yeah, but there's more news here. So Scott's new
Mhm.
girlfriend since November of 2020, Amelia Hamlin, will also be making the move to Miami. Another source tells ET, quote, Amelia is planning on moving in with him. Scott was lonely when he and Sophia Richie broke up, which is one of the reasons he and Amelia got together so quickly. They've been getting a bit more serious for now. Scott has been having a good time with Amelia.
Can we unpack that for just one sec? The
Yeah.
fact that he felt so lonely when he broke up with Sophia that he just quickly jumped into another relationship. I feel like that's not the healthiest thing. I know
Yeah.
loneliness is a killer. It really is, especially during
Mhm.
this pandemic. And of course, Scott has a very complicated, relationship with his ex Courtney because they still work together. They're family. They have a good, strong friendship. But she has made it so clear, especially now that she's moved on with Travis, that there is no future, at least right now, with them. So I get that, but something tells me I'm like, don't you deserve to just be alone by yourself for a little bit? Even moving to Miami seems a little drastic because your roots are in LA, and
Right.
I'm not sure what you're looking for there. I just feel like you
Mhm.
got, no matter where you live though, you got to be content with yourself and living with you. Like I feel like there
Yeah.
is there and a source did tell us that of course Scott and Amelia are just having fun, but I feel like it's fun until it's not. Someone's heart is going to get broken.
I know, and it's kind of interesting that he went from dating Sophia, who's 22, to now dating Amelia, who's 19. And the reason why he and Sophia had an issue, well, which we learned from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we'll show the clip in just a minute. Mainly it's because that he was established. He has a family. He has three kids and she's young and she wanted more from him, but he obviously had to have his focus on his family. That's his priority. So it's like it's interesting now that he's chosen to get into another relationship with another young woman. I feel like it's easy for those complications to come up again.
Exactly right. And speaking of those complications, I mean, the question is what will Scott's future Miami look like with Amelia? Also, knowing that he has to co-parent with Courtney, because as you mentioned, in the current final season of Keeping Up, Scott revealed to Kim and Chloe that his split from ex Sophia was due to an ultimatum.
She was like, I don't want to share you as a boyfriend with Courtney. And then she literally said, with an ultimatum, you have to choose me or Courtney.
Mhm.
Knowing that, I think and I hope that Scott really kind of set expectations with Amelia, knowing that, hey, I
Yeah.
still have a family. Courtney's still part of that family, and I'm gonna do everything I can to work through it and keep us together. So I have no doubts that he can pull off this bi-coastal and co-parent life, but I imagine and I hope that there's a lot of communication happening with everybody involved.